Okay, sorry the furnace is going on in the background, but I'm just going to show you my Broadway Limited Water Tower. I modified it a little bit. I've moved the main board from these two screws right here to over here, so I had room to add this rector set piece right here. That goes across right here, and then this little angle bracket right here, another rector piece, and we've got two screws holding a switch. If it will focus, I don't know if you can see that too well. It's a black switch in the shadows, but it's a cherry switch that I have. This camera is not so great. Well, come on, come on, there we go. So that's a cherry switch, and I have modified the arm uh, to bend upwards and make it 90, and so now this switch is attached to this kind of fake um, valve here. So this is attached to a string. I got a little ball down here. So this kind of emulates the one-way valve that you would pull to open the valve gate. I guess that's what you call it, but that opens and closes it. So I'll go ahead and show you. So you pull that, and then it does its little thing. Broadway Limited Water Tower, and so this kind of floats. You have your tender right there, and it would fill it with water. And when it's all full, you just give it another. Now it's accessible from whoever's sitting on the tender, so they can kind of pull this and pull that down to stop it. Now normally you would hold it to fill, and then you would just kind of let go, and then it would. I think there was another chain that would raise and lower this boom here. But yeah, I did that, and then the last thing I did was I drilled a hole somewhere in here, in the base, right there. I don't think you can see it, but there's a potentiometer right there. If I can click it to focus, well, there's a plus sign right there. That is my volume adjustment. That blue square right there is one of these. Sorry, this is a Chinese phone. It's a Doogie phone, and it does not focus very well. But this is the potentiometer I got right there. That's, I don't know if it has the numbers on that or not, but that's the Born's potentiometer. No, I'm sorry, that's the wrong potentiometer. I had another one. I had another blue one. Yes, this is it. This is it right here. This is the straight through. And I ran it through middle, and there's three pins here, and I ran it through. I believe it's the left two, so the middle one and the left one, according to this view. If that is correct, if you can see that in there. Yes. Okay, so that's it, and I'm going to leave the wires kind of loose in there so that they're the original length, so I don't have to change anything if I want to ever sell this. And I have swapped to this connector. This is it's used in Menards and the Woodland Scenic. So I'm going to standardize everything. It's going to have this little connector right here, if it decides to focus like that. Okay, so that's all I got. I can do a quick little video, or I don't know if I can snap this back on. There is a slot that I've added. There's a little bit more space right there for the arm. I don't know if I can get this back on one-handed with the camera, but it does. So the Broadway has these little pins. There's a pin there. There's a pin on this side, and I designed it so that it would not So go around that pin. If I can get this back on one-handed. So I can do this side pretty easy, according to maybe. So that's clicked in, and then this side, I haven't really organized all the cables in there. But okay, so then the last thing is these little 2 pins for the ladder. But okay, so let's give it a shot. And then plug it in. I just have my little power supply over here. It's real useful. I can set it to whatever DC power supply YH302D. It's like a cheap power supply. But it's real nice. I can adjust the voltage up and down, whatever I need. 14 volts is plenty for this. But let's give it a try. Right here. And it's kind of funny if you just let it flow and flow and flow. He says we're overflowing. We can say we're all done. But there you go. Thanks for watching. All full. Thanks for watching.